Dear friends, Namaskar. Friends, in the previous video, we were already discussed about distance and displacement. These are the very basic concepts related to physics. Hence, in this video, the video number 2, we are now discussing two important concepts that are speed and velocity. What about speed and velocity? These are very confusing concept for some students. So let us discussing what exactly is speed and velocity. Dear friends, the concept that is distance and displacement, you know very well. So the speed, this concept is based on distance, and the velocity, this is depends upon displacement. So let us see here one picture, that is one video. With the help of that video, we have to, our demonstration is there. With the help of that demonstration, we are considering, or we let know that what about speed and velocity. So see here in front of you, there is one picture. It is a Sital house, and there is one friend's house, path B, and there is a school. While we are observing these, there is a Sital, and the distance from Sital to our friend's house is 500 meter, and from that house to school, the distance is 1200 meter. Actually, in the previous video, we are already discussing this picture, and we know this is called distance, actual path followed by the object. Let us see what happened here. See here, Sheetal is moving towards the school via that one. Now she is at path A. From path A to move towards path B means she covered total distance, that is 500 plus 1200. So hence Sheetal covered how much distance here? 500 plus 1200, that is 1700. And suppose she took 20 minutes for that. How much time? 20 minutes to traveling this one. Okay. But while we are observing the figure, there is one straight line from directly Sheetal to school. That straight line in one direction, that is only the 1300 meter. So that is, we know very well, that is called a displacement, because the shortest distance between them. But the path A to B, that is actual path followed by, that is a distance. So with the help of these two things, we have to calculate what is the speed and what is velocity. So let you know, I think little bit you got what is a speed. Actually, speed means what? That is called chal in Marathi. The distance traveled by an object in unit time is called its speed. So see, dear friends, the distance means actual distance traveled by that Sheetal in unit time, means time period is very important. In how much time she completed the total task or actual distance. So formula, speed is equal to total distance traveled upon time required. And what about that velocity? Velocity means way, the distance traveled in unit, in one direction by an object in unit time is called its velocity. While we are observing both the concept, what is the difference between them? Very slight difference between them. In the speed, only there is unit time, but while we are discussing in the velocity, the direction is required. So in one direction we have to move, so it is called as a vector quantity, while speed is a scalar quantity. And also you know, what is the formula for velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Why is it here the displacement? Displacement means the shortest distance. Okay. And with the help of this formula, we also find the unit. The speed, total distance, it is measured in meter. Time measured in a second. So meter per second is the unit for speed as well as velocity. Now we have to calculate what is the speed of Sheetal and what is the velocity of the Sheetal. Sometimes some students think that both are same thing. No, dear friends, these are two different concepts. So let us see what is the speed of the Sital. Here we know very well the Sital's speed along path A to B, and how much time period she completed the task, that is 20 minutes. So the distance 700 divided by 20, when division takes place, the answer we got here 85, and it is meter per minute, actually not in second, because 20 minute is there. So it has several units, not only meter per second, not meter per second one of the unit, also meter per minute is also the unit, also kilometer per hour is the unit, centimeter per second, that is a CGS unit, MKS unit, meter per second, you know very well. So here we have to observing and calculated, that is 85 meter per minute, means Sital traveled 85 meter in 1 minute in this way. But what is her speed? Sorry, what is her velocity? Velocity, you know very well. In velocity, the displacement is calculated, means the shortest distance. And you know, here Sital's velocity is displacement per time. Means, you know, displacement is 1300 meter and time period is same one, 20 minutes. Because what happened here? While she moving from Sital's house to school, it took 20 minutes. But while we were taking the shortest distance between them, that is only 1300 meter. So while finding the velocity, we also always considering the shortest distance, that is 1300 meter upon 20, and while calculated the answer should be 65 meter per minute. So here always the velocity is less than the speed, because the speed is actual path, but velocity is the shortest one. But in some cases, suppose the line or the traveling path is always straight, suppose in our one direction, then at that time only speed as well as velocity are same. Okay, you got very well. Here the speed is 85 meter per minute, but Sital's velocity is 65 meter per minute. Dear friends, let us discussing one more example to get more knowledge and to consider very well. So let us see the second example here in front of you. Here what happened? One road is there, that is curve road, and there are 2 points A and B. Okay, very well. And there is one student which is bicycling and is moving from A to B in a curve position, means it is actual path followed by the bicycle, and you know it is moving from A to B, and in front of you now you are seeing, observing here. Now while he reaches to that point B, what happened? You know what is the length of the road? The length of the road is 1200 meter, and that task completed by that student, means bicycling or a race, that is only in 2 minutes. You know very well 2 minutes means 120 seconds. Okay, now dear friends, we have to draw one straight line between A and B, because this is distance. Okay, and distance means definitely it is related to speed. With the help of 1200 meter and 120 seconds, we have to find the speed. While we have to find the velocity, we should know the shortest distance between A to B. So we have to draw one line A to B. See here, it is a straight line, and what is the length of that straight line? And that is 720 meter. And now clear? You have to find very easily what is the speed and what is the velocity. While finding the speed, see here, the speed of the bicycle, that is distance upon time. You know 1200 meter upon 120 second, we have to find in meter per second. That's why after calculating 10 meter per second is the speed of that bicycle, means that bicycle move 10 meter in 1 second in this way. But what about velocity? Velocity must be less than the speed, because it is a straight line, so distance is reduced. So while finding the velocity of the bicycle, here we consider displacement upon time, and you know displacement is the shortest one, that is 720. Again time period is same, 120 seconds. Every time you have to took that same time period which is used for speed, and also while finding the answer is 6 meter per second. So again you got here the speed is always more than the velocity. Speed does not require any direction. In any direction you have to reach that position. It does not require you have to move or cross. Okay, it doesn't matter. But in case of velocity, we have to draw one straight, means direction is you have to choose, and a straight line is very important. While finding a straight line, the distance is reduced. That's why the two different concepts we discussed here, and I hope you understood very well. If you understood this one, like the video, share the video, and again we will to meet in the next video that important concept, that is acceleration and etc. So up to now, thank you.